Hello guys, this is Brian here for another Minecraft video. This is episode 23 of the Railroad Industries Modpack playthrough, and yeah, fun stuff. I'm really excited for today because we are today doing something special and something you guys seem to want from analytics. Is Traincraft. Yep. I was trying to trace back on the things on why I didn't stop playing with Traincraft. That is because I remembered how the game crashes when I try to craft. I don't know. Is it a box card or something? It was one of those things that kept the game crashing. So I wasn't able to complete all the quests in the mod pack. Made it impossible. I got stuck. So I decided to move on with Railcraft. But then, I noticed like there was an update, it was actually quite a outdated version the modpack was using, obviously because it's version 1.0, which I didn't use the 2.0 because it completely broke my Tinker's tools in the survival world. I tried it out. I just swapped the Traincraft version, so I guess it's not the official 1.0 of the mod pack. But yeah, that's okay. Because all I did was I just switched out the Traincraft. What is it called? Traincraft mod in the mods folder of the mod pack to be the latest one, so it's all updated. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's just try it again. So I tried to craft it in the Shroud world, and it worked out nicely. Nothing wrong happened, and it worked fine. So I decided, I think it'll be cool to get back into Traincraft again, because these models and everything, it's just amazing. I like it, and they can be quote unquote semi-automated, I guess, as you can see here. Let's get started. I've been messing around with Traincraft a lot from the previous episode, but before I begin, I just want to say the reason why you didn't see Christmas special is because I didn't have time to create it. But that's okay, because this episode we are going to do a mix of quest completing and as well as decorating the Christmas village, as a kind of a late Christmas episode. Yeah, so cool stuff. So what we have here, it's just small tracks. The result of me messing around with Traincraft and Railcraft and how it integrates. See here are the Traincraft rails. They looked really nice, especially with the locomotives and all the carts and everything they have from there. But here's an interesting one. The Traincraft modpack creator, or on like the page, it states how it works well with Railcraft, right? So yeah, once you install Railcraft, and there will be these additional tracks like speed limit track, the locomotive holding track, and so on, right? For the stuff. The thing is, those are like regular rails, and so yeah, they kind of look like this and kind of have to deal with it. But still okay. So these are basically the holding stations. These are advanced item loaders from Railcraft, and as their name implies, they load stuff. And they could give off redstone signals, to power the holding track or whatever you're using to let the locomotive go, the whole train go. So basically how this works is that per se, let's say, okay, we have the box card. If we just put in some unloaders in there, this one is specifically arranged to so when the locomotive stops here, it will be arranged so that all these loaders can match a line with the box carts and tender, which is something interesting. We'll wait and see. So these are the water refilling stations to prevent the whole thing from blowing up, because it's steam and you do need water. Okay, so as you can see, it's coming, and once it reaches here, we'll stop. So this is basically an AND gate, I think you could say. See, once you finish loading, and as you can see, it sends off a redstone signal, and that this inverts and blah blah, and then it lets it go. So the way this works is that if there's nothing to load, then it should let it go, right? That means this thing needs to be on green, right? Now, but when there's nothing load, these things will have power, right? We'll just set it to keep on going. So we need to create an AND gate to make sure that all these things agree that everything is loaded up, and then it'll let it go. So what will happen here is you have these three things. So if all of them are done, all these three will be powered, all these redstone torches will be turned off, and this one will be turned on, thus letting the locomotive go. If one of them is not turned on or is not done, then this redstone torch will still be on, which means it'll still power the torch, thus it will not allow it to go. I actually just found a flaw. I think this will be better. Oh well. Yeah, this is supposed to be like this actually. My bad. So the idea here is that we have an entire redstone line, and then we'll just quickly do this and fix this up. No big deal. My bad. Okay. So we have redstone here, and then torch here. So if you know anything about redstone, yeah, it's just a basic AND gate and nothing super interesting. And train's already here again. I hope that doesn't screw anything up. It did screw stuff up. Okay. Yeah, you could jump in here and just go, of course. Oh yeah. Let's just quickly explain the tender. Tender is just like could load water and charcoal in here so that this thing keeps going. Anyways, so basically, if for example, this one is not done yet, redstone torches will be on, thus powering this whole entire line, thus still keeping this off, thus not allowing the locomotive to pass yet. So yeah, this is just basic redstone, and it's pretty cool. Inside these advanced item loaders, we have the the filters on what carts the loaders should put in. I'm surprised it actually works. I didn't expect it to work, but it works well, or at least okay. So you put the cart here you want to fill up. For example, the first will be the tender here, right? Locomotive, tender, box cart. So that's what we have here. And yeah, it'll just try to load to those, and if it's not these carts, it'll just send signal and just keep going. Moving on, let's explain these water tanks. So how this works is we have a little bit of fluid loader here. What happens? This will here we go. Good simulation. It'll let the locomotive pass, and I force it to fill into the tender only, which I think only works for the tender. Yeah, it'll fill it up, and once it's done, send redstone signal to the locking track, which sends it off. Over here we have an unloader. This one's a bit random actually. Yeah, sent random stuff to put here, and yeah, it's just an unloader with a locking track, nothing special. So let me just explain all these. So Railcraft train locomotives don't really like the locking track. It creates a mess of things. So what basically this does, it gives a really fast boost for no apparent reason. It shouldn't give it a tiny boost, but it gives a huge boost to the Traincraft locomotive, which then just messes things up, and somewhat later it just becomes super slow, it's barely moving. So the solution was me messing around for a lot. You could actually use regular rails with it. Yeah, you have to do this to make corners. Yeah, a lot of messing around. But in the end, I just came up with this final design over here, like this, which uses the locomotive track and the advanced item loaders set in their locations to align. So yeah, I think this will be more realistic and will look a little nicer. So here we have the locking locomotive holding track, which I've explained before, and now we have the speed limiter tracks. Now you could change this with a crowbar and change the amount of how much max speed, like just 20%, 20%, 20%. That's the lowest. Just slow down to arrive at a station. And the reason why there are 3 here is again with the locomotive holding track. It acts a bit weird as well. Even though it's just added by Traincraft, I think it's something to do with this AND gates and the delay. So these are the things just to keep the locomotives moving. It's just to set 10%. See, it's slow for a minute, really slow, and then it becomes like this normal slow, I guess you could call it. Excuse me, if you see what I mean. Let's just keep the locomotive moving. And here's just a 40% speed to set it off at a reasonable speed on its way. So this one here, here is tracks. It's the same purpose. This one is 40%. This one's also 40% to set it at the normal speeds. And we have some control tracks to just boost it along so that it could reach this and just have a controllable speed. Yeah, these are just some of the experiments I made. It's quite a mess. This area is not final. That is the final version. However, sadly, I am not able to build this in this episode. This will be part 1, I guess, of that what is it called, moving items. And the first thing I want to do, which I don't know, it may be the only thing I do with Traincraft, like moving stuff, but I wish to do other things with it as well, is automatic transport between what is it called, production areas, as well as our base, right? So the way I want to do this is that I have been experiencing a lot of lag at base, and all this lag is quite infuriating actually. So I want to place all the areas where the materials are produced and most of the processes away from the base. So south of the base, there are a couple islands that are somewhat close, and I want to start building there. I want to use this Traincraft stuff to connect it, right? So yeah, that's what I plan to do in the next episode or some one day in the future. I don't know how many parts this will be to this project, yeah, that's pretty much it for what I'm going to do with this, and I'm going to leave this running. Yeah, this episode we're just probably going to just decorate the Christmas village, as well as go through some quests and some Traincraft crafting. But other than that, we don't have that much time anyways in the episode. That's why we're only able to do that. So yeah, it's a lot of explaining, but I just wanted to get you guys to know what in the world is going on. Why are there so many speed limiter tracks and stuff like that? Even though, you know, with Railcraft locomotives, it could just be a lot simpler and it will just work well. So yeah, that's just the quirkiness with Traincraft. I don't really know if Modpack creator, if you're watching this, I don't really know if this is your fault, because, like, you know, these are really realistic. Hitboxes are a bit weird. And yeah, it's a lot of complications, I understand, but, like, you know, if this can be fixed, it'll be great. But yeah, in the future, I do intend to use Traincraft for most of my transportations. The Ocean Circle line, that's already a permanent high-speed line. I'm gonna still stick with Railcraft with that, but maybe with other lines, I think I'm just gonna stick with the Traincraft locomotives, because they look really cool, and there are actually electric high-speed locomotives that actually travel really fast as well, comparable speeds. Sorry about that, loud noises. But yeah, enough explaining. We'll jump back to the survival world and we'll continue along with the quests and stuff in this episode. Alright guys, so I'm back, and now I'm in the survival world, and yeah, as you can see here's some Traincraft stuff. Yeah, I actually laid down, I actually created some Traincraft rails and placed down in the world. Yeah, I also made a train buffer because it looked pretty cool. Yeah, this just might be staying here because I've been thinking again if I really want to use the Traincraft rails, because about the integration problems. and I just prefer the vanilla tracks in general because they're a bit easier to deal with. However, yeah. Also in between episodes, I found out, or at least I have explored the villages, the Christmas village. Okay, now I can't see anything. I did have explored the Christmas village before, and I made a station to it way back then. And I realized there was a Traincraft. What is it called? Traincraft. Village house, I guess you could call it, and this one right here, this one, and there was actually two, what is it called? Two fried cars. So yeah, free stuff. I guess it's always good. I think I placed it in the chest here. Yep, here they are. This was a fried car US, which I forgot if I got it from there or not. Anyways, let's just quickly place it down, just like this. And then here is the fried car US. So yeah, they're pretty cool. They actually have less slots than the boxcar US. But these two actually have the same. What is called? These two actually have the same amount of slots, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, let's just get rid of these guys and just put them back here into the chest. Excuse me. Kind of funny how much what is called trains can fit in a single chest, which is even smaller. Anyways, moving along. Yeah, I also have a tank cart, which is a reward I claimed, and yeah. Anyways, here's the quest book. Funny thing is that in power time, it's number 6, and we pretty much passed all these stages, I guess. And we haven't even finished the 4th one because we got stuck there. Anyways, it's time to complete these quests now. And I'm really excited to get back to Traincraft. It's pretty fun mod, seems like, in terms of rails. It's realistic stuff. Anyways, I have made the 10 box car US that keeps on crashing when I try to make that in the previous versions of Traincraft. As you can see here, it's a crafting recipe, so I couldn't cheat that. I have to make them. Not, you can't cheat them. So yeah, that was pretty much the only reason why I stopped last time, because I couldn't get around this questing system that was forcing me to craft them. Okay, so let's move on and see what it asks us to do. So it asks us to make log transport next. So that's cool. I didn't know there were like specific cards for stuff. Yeah, I probably want log transport because I'm actually planning to, yeah, as I said, I think I have said, I'm planning to make the what is it called, to the south there are some islands, right? You can see here, planning to make the tree farm here, which I probably have forgotten to say about. And yes, I'm going to be using Steve carts as well to automate stuff because it's rails, and I think it's a bit more enjoyable, honestly, of automating things that involves rails and whatever. Yeah, you get the point. So yeah, probably use logs is a better idea. Anyways, let's stop getting distracted and move on. So let's search log transport. I think it is hidden. The, what is it called? The recipe is hidden always, all the time. So I'm gonna have to open the Traincraft book with the guide. There it goes. And I'm gonna have to break my mouse by doing this and find a recipe for it, which will take a while. Should have done this off camera, but too late, I guess. Let's see if I could find it. Yeah, the thing is, this is also not in oh, never mind, that's quick. This is not in order, alphabetical order, which is also annoying, but whatever. I wonder what that is. It looks like an interesting block. So 6 wood. I guess that's on the basic one, right? The assembly table 1. Yeah, here's some recipes here. Oh, yeah, that I have crafted before. Neat. Okay, what is this? let's start. Yeah, the animation is really slow. Anyways, we need 6 wood, which I am apparently off by 1. That's annoying. Okay, I do not have any wood planks. Let's grab some. And then we need a component there. I'm not sure what that component is. It looks like gray stuff, actually. And then we need the 2 wheels, which I think... No, that's iron wheels. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to craft some wooden wheels. There you go. Oh, come on, this is not even shown. Yeah, let's also never mind, have it. Yeah, that's really annoying about Traincraft. You just have to keep on opening the book because all the recipes are hidden. I don't know why they would do that. I guess for exploration purposes or whatever, but it's annoying. Anyways, and then now we need these frames, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, and 2 sticks, which we don't have again. Let's craft them. 2 sticks, 2 frames, and what is that component? Oh. Created a flat car, but we need that component, right? Let's see in the Traincraft guide. I'm pretty sure every single recipe that we need is 100% in here. So I would expect to find the component in here. Okay, I'll get back to you guys once I find the component. Alright, so after going to F11 and zooming it in, it's just a piece of wood. Oh my, silly me. Let's take a quick look at this. And okay, so flat car logs, that's how it looks like. That's really intricate models, I like it. Let's try to play. Okay, guys, planks won't work, right? Oh, it will work. Oh, there you go, shows the models. And okay, the electric tracks do hurt. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess these tracks will be just to show off the rails and such of Traincraft and all the other stuff. But yeah, that's really cool. So we have a log transport, and let me see. That's 1, and we need to make 4 more. Okay, let's quickly do that. Alright, so we have 5 now. Next up is the rail transport DB. Let's see what we have here to make. Click. I suspect it'll be a little similar. A rail transport DB. Let's keep finding it in here. Propaganda cart. What in the world? In Japan. Wow. Okay. Minecart. Some interesting stuff in here. Where are you? It's called Rail Transport DB, right? Rail Transport DB. Okay, we'll keep pressing. We'll transport. I don't know how this is all arranged. No, I think I skipped it. This is the electric age, right? Seems like from the background of the thing. Let's go back a bit. Stock car, freight car, wood transport, thunder, heavy thunder, dawn hopper wagon, track builder. Yep, I'm gonna build that in the future because it's one of the quests. Oh, why can't I find it? This is infuriating a bit. Okay, I'll get back to you once I'm able to find it, which I'm probably already past it without me noticing. Okay, so it turns out Rail Transport DB is indeed a tier 3 thing. So, since I've never crafted a tier 3 thing, I'll have to create a the third assembly table, which is pretty expensive, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's come back here. Should have not did that probably. There we go. So we need a Glisa glowstone, 2 diamonds, 2 gold, 2 obsidian, 2 pistons. That's quite a lot of stuff. Luckily we do have plenty of resources, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal for us. Okay, we do have a bunch of obsidian, and just remember that I made a bunch of those in the past. We do have a bit of glowstone, just need 1, and it seems like our CPUs are not working, crafting CPUs, since I think I have something running in the background. I need 2 pistons, I guess I only need 2 obsidian. Okay, can't craft that either, I just remembered. Okay, cobblestone, redstone, iron, or the other way around, and wood, which it's here. Okay, let's get that. Oh shoot. I made a ton of pistons. That's okay, I guess I could use them in the future. Anyways, I thought I didn't have any wood planks to support that one. So we'll have just quickly create this in our tinker table. That doesn't matter what you use. So we have that, and here's our third assembly table. There you go. Okay, so we got varying textures. Yeah, I just end up having to rearrange this as well, so it could fit advanced age. Let's go. So yeah, okay, we have no recipes, of course. We haven't crafted anything. So this, we need some more advanced stuff. So first thing I notice is that we need we need the steel stuff, steel wheels and steel frames, because I saw that in the recipe, and we need quite a couple of them, right? Because we need to make 15 of them. Okay. This guy creating the Modpack is a bit mad. That is a lot of steel. Okay, I don't know how much I have. I have plenty. We'll see how much I could do. So is it something like this? Yup. Okay, let's do a bit of let's do 10 first. Okay, 10, and then we'll do the wheels. If this is the correct recipe, it is. Okay, that gives you a bit more. Let's do that amount, and then we need something else, and I'm not sure what that is. Sorry. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, that stuff is quite expensive, actually. Didn't realize it was gonna be that expensive. That's I remember before. It's 135, page 135. We need a piece of rail, 5 steel. Yeah, okay. So it's not too shabby. 5, wait, no, rail. So we have 15 rails because we're making 15 of these things. Oh shoot. Okay. 15 rails. Like this. And our steel. Oh, here. Got our stuff, and there we go. We need 15. No, achievement get flat car. We need 15 of these. We have fireworks. 15 of these. That's a lot. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're already running out of steel. That's only 4. Man, that is a lot. That's gonna require a bunch of steel. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you until I finish crafting all these. Right, actually, before that, let's quickly take a look at this. I hope this looks cool because it's really expensive. Never mind, looks standard. Well, I guess you could put rails in here, I would expect, but not now because it seems like I don't have. Actually, I do have rails, but it's not vanilla. Does this work? Oh, it does. Okay. Does it show anything? No textures? Come on. Gotta be kidding me. Anything? No. Oh. Something moved. Oh. Okay, I guess those are the rails. That doesn't look that good actually. Whatever. Let's put our rails back in the pouch because we don't need them now. Just gonna create a mess if I don't. Okay, I'll continue crafting. Okay, so I don't know if I did this in the previous clip, but I have completed the rail transport DB part of the quest. As you can see, 50 out of 15. And I think I'm gonna close off the episode here. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. I'm going to finish up this quest next episode and continue on to finish this next time. And also look into Traincraft and some other fun things related with some rails. So that's gonna be pretty much it. Realized I reached 3 minutes, that's why I decided to stop here. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.